night. We chilling on a damn Saturday on the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a game tonight, man. I'm happy this game came through because it was looking like shit. I was about to have another pamper tantrum because of the way the games were going. But then what a game here. Indiana with the upset over the number one team in the country, Ohio State. Fernando Mendoza, man. He did whatever he could, 23 completed 15 out of 23 throws, 223 yards, one touchdown. He did have one little interception. The running back, Killian Black, 69 yards. The receiver was fantastic. Charlie Becker, 6 catches, 125 yards. But yeah, I mean, this was the most important thing in this game. Indiana's defense was flat out fantastic, only allowing 10 points. Now they did have a pendejo moment. Both kickers had a pendejo moments. They missed little short field goals. But if you look at it like that, Indiana kicker makes his field goal, Ohio makes their field goal. The final score would instead have been a 16-13, right? Indiana still wins the game, so it's whatever you think about it at the end of the day. Julian Sane ended up throwing 29 passes, completing 21 of them for 159 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Bo Jackson, 183 rushing yards. Jeremiah Smith, 8 catches, 144 yards. But yeah, man, it was a very fun game to watch. Thank God this game happened because things were not looking that good. Like I said, all the other games are kind of blowouts, so thank God this game happened, man. It was a good game. What a fun game to watch. Fernando Mendoza is probably going to be the first overall pick in the NFL draft coming up here in the next few months, man. What a game. Alabama, Georgia getting their payback from Alabama, beating them, I believe, 27-24 back in September. Tonight, Georgia got payback, whooping them 28-7. Let's see here. Gunnar Stockton threw 26 passes, completed 20 of them for 155 yards, 3 touchdowns for Gunnar Stockton. At one point, this game was 21-0. Georgia was winning. But yeah, man. Zachariah Branch led the way with 5 catches, 53 yards. But yeah, let's see for Alabama here. Ty Simpson, 39 passes, completed 19 of them, 112 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. They didn't really run the ball that well tonight. Terrible. That was one of the biggest difference, right? Only fucking it was terrible. Only was it? I think it was less than 30 yards. Fucking, it was terrible. The leading rusher was Hale with 11 yards. Like terrible, like Jesus, I couldn't believe it. They cannot, and obviously they had a bell on it, because they got down 21-0, so they had a bell on the running game, but still, only like less than 30 yards rushing tonight for Alabama, man. Holy frijoles. Gurmy Bernard led the way with 6 catches, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. The only 1 touchdown Alabama did have in this game, and this was really different from the way Alabama looked in September, right? They put up 27. Tonight, only 7 points. They didn't score until like the third quarter. Man, Georgia, I don't know. Georgia wasn't really playing that well in September compared to tonight. I don't know what the hell happened, but much better performance tonight by Georgia than back in September, man. But that was pretty much it, man. That's pretty much all I watched. I wasn't too interested in the Texas Tech game. I had a feeling it was going to happen, and it did again. BYU, for some reason, does not match up well with Texas Tech. Both times they play them again, they got in their ass whooping. We'll see tomorrow, Selection Sunday. We'll see who gets in, who gets out. I think maybe now with BYU losing, maybe both Notre Dame and Miami can get in. But we'll see what the fudge happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. There's other stuff to talk about here tonight. Wrestling. Let's see here. I think there's an article that came out about Becky Lynch. saying there was, I don't know if she was specific, if it was a wrestler or an executive, saying that if they didn't have relationships with them, they wouldn't like get them where to they needed, like they wouldn't get booked the right way. And now WWE is starting to investigate who it is. And I don't think it was Vince McMahon. I think she meant somebody else. My guess is he's no longer in the company, right? Because she said she was talking like it was back in the day. So who knows who it was? But apparently she said that if you didn't have a relationship with him, I'm talking, sexual relationships, apparently, that you wouldn't get booked the right way. So who knows who it is? Apparently WWE is investigating who the hell it could have been. But who knows? My guess he's no longer in the company. But we'll see. And then SmackDown, look, are we headed for another third match between Cody and McIntyre? Maybe Hell in a Cell at Royal Rumble? I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. But it was a nice little way to start the show with a damn brawl. The Tree family and the Wyatt family had a nice little fun brawl. That was fun to watch. Alec Dragunov defending his United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes. All right. And then the main event, LA Knight versus Gunther. Winner faces John Cena in his final match. Gunther wins. So it looks like John Cena versus Gunther final match. We'll see what happens next Saturday. But that's pretty much about it. Basketball, I think the only thing I'm seeing is that the Warriors are trying to find ways to get better. And they are calling teams around. And mainly, they're trying to see if they can get either Anthony Davis or Giannis on their team. I think because they're trying to match up versus like the Nuggets with Jokic, Houston with, all that size they have, Durant and Alperen Sengun and everybody else. Clint Capella, Steven Adams. Houston has a big team, and then obviously the even the Thunder with Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Einstein. So I think that they're looking at something like that. I think they feel like they're too small. Their bigs are kind of past their prime, and Draymond Green and Al Horford. So apparently the Warriors are making calls to see what it would take to get a big superstar on their team. But we'll see what the fudge happens. But I think that's it with everything, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight on a Saturday. Let me see if I can think of any more chicken nuggets here tonight on a damn. Let's see here. Let me think of more. If I can think of any more chicken nuggets. Injury news for the NFL tomorrow, man. I think Justin Herbert is still questionable for Monday. We won't know until Monday if he's going to play. But the Eagles are ruling out both Lane Johnson and Jalen Carter. So that's one of their best offensive linemen and their best defensive linemen have both been ruled out. They're saying that Coach Sirianni has gotten a little bit more involved in the meetings this week on the offensive scheme. I don't know how much. Why the hell did Sirianni not do that like right away? Why would you take until fucking week 14 to get involved? Like what the hell, Nick Sirianni? What are you doing then the whole week? Like what the fuck? Let's see what else is going on in the National Football. It's just a bunch of injuries, man. Jane Daniels has been clear. I believe J.J. McCarthy has been clear. I don't know what else is going on in the National Football League. Trying to make chicken nuggets out of chicken shit right now. I'm trying to make this stream a little bit longer for you guys. I don't want to think you guys that I'm bailing on the stream really fast. I'm trying to be a professional. Let me see, what else can I shoot the shit about here tonight on a damn Saturday night? Yeah, I think that's about it, man. There's no baseball news, honestly. Right now, the stove they haven't turned it on. Maybe somebody got to bake a cake or something. Yeah, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say here tonight on a damn Saturday night. I think that's about it here, ladies and gentlemen, on a damn Saturday night. I will be back tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. And until next time, catch your ass down the road. Holla.